Good morning, second graders of CPDLF. Hey, I want to give you an overview of your week 2 assignments for your English Language Arts reading class. So, this week you're going to be talking about basically the theme of family fun. And you have some lessons you have to do. You're going to learn about a story called Playing House that you'll have to do a comprehension quiz for me. You're going to continue to work on some vocabulary and new words you're learning to add to that sight wall if you have a sight wall. And you're also going to do some writing and share it with me. So remember that CPDLF's week starts on every Wednesday. So today is the first day of week 2. And your assignment should be due on Tuesday, September 17th. So that would be next week. Make sure you do your best to get the assignments in. Hopefully you were able to get all of your week 1 assignments done. If you were not, the link is still right here where you can access last week's work and get that finished up. Please, if you haven't finished last week's work, go finish that before you start on week 2. Let's do our best to try to stay on schedule with each one of our week's work. And notice at the bottom right here on Tuesday next week, at the end of the week, you're going to need to finish your independent reading assignment where you're going to read to me some. You submit your spelling test, and then you also submit a picture of all of your written work. This is similar to how you've done it this past week. You can use the media webcam to share all the work you have done for the week in your workbooks and other written work. Or you can upload a picture that you've taken from your webcam or from your phone of your work here. So everything you've done written should get submitted to this weekly written work area. I'm going to click home to come back to the main page. Don't forget that when you're doing your lessons, all lessons look pretty much the same. Going to be very similar to this. That you always scroll down and make sure that you see the whole page of each page of the lesson, and that you do everything on the page. Once you're done with the page, you can move the yellow arrow forward and see the work that you need to do on every page. Note, like this page has some extra activities where you can click on the picture to hear the word, and you can hit this next to hear more pictures and more words that you're learning this week. Make sure that you click and use everything on every page. I'm going to move forward and just a quick reminder. I know many of you did this last week, but just a reminder. Again, if I click here, it helps me learn to sound out the words. I can practice my words down here on these flashcards. In the places where I see a download button, many of you now have workbooks that you can use to complete these pages. If it is something like your sight words that you need to cut out or paste and do something with, you'll find those in the very back of your workbook. So look to the back for anything that, definitely all your sight words, and anything else you need to cut, color, paste, or do something like that with. So you don't need to download it and print it. You can just use your workbook for those. More things I need to do on this page, and you'll see I just need to make sure I do everything on every page. Here's my book for the week that I need to read for the first time. So I'm going to click it to open the book. I'll see the information to read here myself, or I can hit this play button and let the computer read it to me. When I'm done reading this page, I'll just click to the right here and it will flip the page for me. So make sure you read the entire book as you go through this page on the lesson. Here's your grammar lesson for the day. Again, make sure you do everything on the page as you go through. Here's another download. That means a workbook page you need to do. And now I've moved all the way to the last page of this lesson. I have a writing activity. I have a video I need to watch, so I just need to stop and watch this quick video. And then here's another workbook page I need to download to do. Notice my arrow is done, so that means if I've done everything on every page and all of the workbook pages that it told me to do, I'm done with this lesson completely. So I can click home and I can come back home, and I see that Mrs. Mayers only assigned that one lesson for me today on Wednesday. Now I can keep working if I want to and do as much reading as you want in one day, or you can just do as I've assigned each day, so that you're doing about 45 minutes to an hour or so of reading activity each day. Okay, so just making sure that you understand how to navigate the course. If you have any questions with your week's assignments for your English Language Arts course, please let me know. Have a great week.